Good morning, everyone. It's Gal. We are playing some more XCOM2. We're partway through our first mission, where we get to meet our factions. So we got Mox and Outrider here, and we also are meeting our first Chosen, and now have to fight them. So normally I don't like stopping in the middle of missions, but I am making an effort to try and make these videos more digestible. I know some of these runs end up being lots of hour-long videos, and that seems like a lot. So, basic goal is going to just be to minimize that. So, may have a few more videos than in previous times as far as those breaks go. I'm really not sure what the best strategy is because we can't see what's going on at all. So I think, actually, what I might do... Oh, Mox just used his grappling. Never mind. Let's go with Outrider. Outrider can get up here onto a point of high ground. In shadows. That will allow us to hopefully reveal a bit more of the map. I mean, I think the basic plan is just to try and make sure that we have as many units as we can, either with aid protocol or good coverage or the like. Where's Mox? Actually, no, we'll go ahead and just do Brian here. Since he's our rookie, we're gonna have him move over here to Overwatch. Apparently do not... Oh, that's right. You have to get a skill for Overwatch with snipers. So I guess we're just doing pistol Overwatch here. Tony's gonna move over here and Overwatch. I'll have Mox move up here and Overwatch. The Chosen Assassin is very... It's a stealth-based monster.
So many have already fallen.
Okay. So, I can't remember if these are all consistent with the Chosen or whether they're randomized each time, but in this case, so chance to return and fire against missed shots. We want to make sure we're hitting. Does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. That's really important since that was going to be our strat. Shell shock take extra damage from explosions, so we'll want to utilize that. And it takes increased damage from Reapers. So, real simple.
There will be no escape.
And unfortunately, they are invisible again, so we literally just can't do anything. I think we're gonna toss... So let's toss our Claymore down here. And there's no point in overwatching, so don't bother. We're gonna do full dash this way because we know it's gonna, or that it's over here somewhere. Guess we go over here and hunker down. Right here. Not have a position to hunker down from there, so I guess just move a little bit more. Giving her a target. Have an option except for that. And I can't do aid protocol this turn, so we're just gonna actually stand. I'm intentionally putting units in front of the ladders. I don't remember if it matters. Okay.
You will not suffer long. This one will surely tell me everything I need to know. The stench of their fear.
They can be restored when an ally moves to an adjacent use.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
Okay. So first things first. Can I get somebody? Oh hey, that was possibly a mistake because I have to, or 'cause now they can't climb up the ladder. Okay. Well. You know, it's a thing. So. We're gonna do... I mean, I guess let's just do this. How far is the range on a frag? Enough. We'll just say enough. Takes extra damage from grenades. So, explosions are definitely one of the best ways to actually do damage here. We have enough grenades. We may just be able to knock them out in one shot here. That was my goal.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprised me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Yup.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining Lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire Lost biomass seems to be converging on this position. Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
I mean, we may as well take this opportunity while she has high ground to just snipe a few. We're probably not going to get another good opportunity like that again. I am so incredibly amused that I went with Mad Dog for the name and he ended up as a specialist. There are more lost right there? I don't think there are. Let's reposition here. Probably shouldn't have moved him way out in front. But I guess that's okay. We're gonna aid protocol on him, actually, just to make sure that I didn't screw up there. That'll give a plus 20 to defense. He got hit by the Chosen, so he's down 3 health. We'll heal him next turn. Oh, I forgot Outrider's invisible still. Or cloaked or whatever. So should be able to move way out and then concealed Overwatch. Lost Swarm is close.
Initial analysis of these creatures' movement patterns reveals an almost coordinated attack strategy. Perhaps they're not the mindless automatons they initially appeared to be. An intriguing, if not horrific, possibility.
Start running. Cat is always going to be moving last. That's the basic premise for a lot of the way that the strategy works. I should have actually moved Ryan before I moved Mox. That was a slight mistake. I cannot tell what the best route here is. I think we want to go down this way first. And then we'll have Cat move last and move as far as we can. The reason we do that is because everybody else can move and then shoot. Cat cannot. She has to do one or the other with her sniper rifle at least. So this gives her the opportunity by moving forward as far as we can to kind of alternate.
Advent has been sending purifier squads into these cities for years, yet somehow the lost survive, even thrive. We do not know why.
Perfect. That heal. And then have Mox move over here. That was possibly a mistake because I just realized that we didn't actually get a chance to shoot anything. Outrider's right there also. Let's just take this free 99. Really don't care if she's revealed. Again, that kind of just gets rid of the annoying green effect there. Let's see if we can cut through the store here. I'm not seeing any more of them right there. Oh! Visibility on one that I didn't see before. Perfect. And since pistols are free, you can get the reload in as well. Perfect. Yeah, move forward. More swarm are nearby. Knock one of them out, perfect. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, that's a lot of them.
I did not exist when this city stood whole. Still, I feel revulsion at what happens in this place, to these people.
I believe you.
So, start off with pistol. That's really unfortunate, actually. Should have paid attention to health on there as well, apparently. I'm actually going to hold there. Let's move Tony up. Let's move Mox up. I guess we'll move Mox up. Aid protocol. I guess Outrider can move forward here. Really can't tell where that one is, which is annoying. But I have a couple Overwatches spawn or waiting for the spawn, so should be good. Okay, that slow motion actually worked really well for that. That was kind of neat.
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility.
Looking for 100%s that are guaranteed to kill. Pistol shot is 2 or 3. Mox needs to reload, so I'm actually going to take this opportunity to move him forward. See if we can get eyes on anything else. And then reload. So now we should be able to do this and get target preview. And maybe get kills on both of them. did he just... Did he get 2 promotions there? That's weird. I'm not sure how that works. Let's move up here so we can get eyes out to the courtyard. I'm not seeing anything else right here. So I think we're going to take this opportunity. Let's move Cat all the way forward. Let's move Ryan. Let's just move Ryan up to here. And Overwatch, because he's still got some ammo left. Let's move Elena up. And reload. I think we moved Tony up here and Overwatch. That's a wall surf. That's the ground.
Detecting additional Lost converging near the evacuation coordinates. I advise caution. It would seem the Lost are on to our strategy.
It is the Elder's will that this alliance fall. It will take more than mere Lost for that to happen.
Okay, where's our furthest? I think, is Ryan the furthest back right now? Can he get there? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on getting everybody to the extraction zone that can. If I can get them in one move, that's great. That should do it.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit? This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Fox-Tala 410.
Time to return home, traitor.
I don't remember that for some reason. It's been a while since I played though. Okay, so that went pretty well.
Resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying means of survival they each employed all these years.
Okay, so
We may
let's
have
get our
chosen
promotions.
different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
The
Preferably the
resistance
first.
factions take a more flexible approach to training than traditional soldiers. They can often learn multiple new abilities with each promotion. They will adapt to follow your choices, Commander.
I don't care for either of those. Again, I don't really
Each of
care for
our
these.
soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
Oh, if the target had been wounded this turn, I was not paying enough attention there. Okay, Blade Master. I've never really cared for the stealth stuff. Ranger. Nice. And it looks like he did not actually get a second one. I do like return fire, but I feel like long watch is just really good with squad sight. Combat protocol is an attack. Medical protocol is remote healing. We're gonna go medical protocol regardless for this one. If we get enough specialists, I'll start mixing it up, and I may still have Ryan do some hacking stuff on the right side, but we definitely want medical to start with. Let's double check these bonds. Okay, so Tony has very high with several people. Let's see. He's what, Ranger? I'll look at that. Let's double check here because there's a lot of these that could technically work because they have very high, like multiple people with very high. So I could actually see like doing a 2 Ranger pair or something like that potentially as well. We'll take a look and see what works best. No items recovered there.
Executed and no casualties. You can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Again, tiny text. I've watched a couple of videos about accessibility in gaming recently. After seeing the Game Awards add that as a category and talking about it in regards to Last of Us 2, which had a lot of very good accessibility options. And one of the things that came up multiple times was closed captions being too small to actually see.
Your pathetic attempt at subterfuge has failed, and now one of your soldiers is my captive.
The Resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
Okay. Alien debris, resistance communications, clearing machinery. We have a couple. We didn't actually get a opportunity to take a picture for that one, did we?
Resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
We're gonna wait on actually recruiting more people until we have the means to start recruiting above base level, or have a better means to train them. Okay, a few soldiers. Let's do this real quick. So we have multiple units that are tired at this point, which makes sense, and a couple that are wounded. So my next mission, I'm gonna have probably one of my rookies. Still do. Man, I'd really like to get a specialist. It's a little bit of regret there that Bill is in Ranger training when we just got a 4th Ranger already. I guess we could go. Help Brian, Tara, maybe. And then throw in another rookie. Well, we'll see. Okay, I had a couple adjustments to do there, but we'll take care of that off video. And I think we just head over here. Oh, we get more cutscenes.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister.
Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained.
No, the three of us, called upon together. Something has changed.
On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more.
Sounds to me like they're afraid.
You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue?
Oh, I dare. Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have fought among the humans for too long. You've been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. And those are will, to the one that exceeds our everlasting favor, to the others. You are the chosen, do not fail us. Now go.
Okay. So, we got our little cutscene.
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So
Oh,
this is the
okay.
commander. Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Okay. So the assassin is going to show up if we do missions in this area. We should be able to... Where is that?
Setting course for South Africa.
That's not what I was trying to do. But at least we're heading in the general right direction, so it should be fine. Let's go back to
Avenger
what we were
plotting
doing.
new course.
I don't know where the ring is, so it really wants us to do that bond, but I'm saving it until I know that's what we want. Yeah, I'm not seeing the ring. So I guess we'll just not worry about that for now until we can see a pop-up for it or something. Head back to the bridge and let's just do our scan. That's what we're looking for. That's gonna take 3 power, which means that we'll still have enough hopefully afterwards.
Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can
Yeah,
meet
that's
to
literally
organize
what
and
my
plan future operations together.
Yes, we'll decrease time by %. That's definitely a good option. Leave our engineer there, basically.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Perfect.
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we extracted from you, we'll need to conduct the appropriate research as soon as possible.
That was literally the point. Yep.
Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research, so much so that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However,
Okay.
we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group.
1 day? Yeah.
I will begin our research immediately.
Yeah, we can do 1 day.
From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge when it comes to protecting their primary facilities. At least the ones...
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Yes,
I
that
had
is
expected so
that
much
is the goal.
more from you. Perhaps the elders have grown weak after so many centuries.
So we're gonna finish this destroyed convoy here. That's gonna give us alien biotech almost immediately.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
Okay. So we did get our first side mission there.
Objective added.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key. The Advent officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
I've never cared for the squick with that. So we actually have 3 comms available. I was gonna save this for a resistance comms, but if we can afford it, we may want to start on infirmary first. So we can keep our wounded out of...
Strategic resource located.
Basically, we can make it slightly less painful, I guess, would be a good way to put it. We really don't need rookies still. We can try and make contact here, but I think what we actually want to do is make contact over here. That'll actually give us access to Black Ops as well.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding. Once we find them, we'll be up and running in the new region.
West would be nice, but it's not the end of the world.
Commander, using intel collected so far, we've managed to locate a resistance cell operating out of this region. It'll take us some time to scan for their exact position, though.
Okay, so Guerrilla Tactics School. We need to get a specialist. We'll have Paul train up there.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
This has been a very fruitful session.
Group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of
lowering income is their planned activity, and we don't know the other two. Okay.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Scramble radio signals, increasing scanning times. That is actually really problematic early on. I think I'll probably be more okay with the UFO.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out our orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
If you've got something new for us, Commander, my Reapers are up for taking on some additional orders.
I mean, I guess we'll go with, sure.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the resistance while generating material support. This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
Okay, this is a mission. I think these guys start with it. Breakthrough research, increase faction influence. We need a sergeant for that. What do we have access to with this one? Okay. Really prefer doing this one with somebody that we have the specialist on, since that's what hacking goes under. But we do want to get this done early. I mean, I guess we can go Outrider, since I don't care for using her in general as our leader here. And then we can pick anybody for this, so we could theoretically pick somebody else and have them get the hacking bonus and maybe get specialist, or we could train them as specialist if they don't rank up automatically from that. feels like I'm not sure what the... You know what? No, we're just not going to risk it. We've got... Oh boy. I'm probably overthinking this. I'm gonna stick with my gut. It's a low influence, low risk mission. It's early in the game. I think that these two can handle it, and Outrider's fairly powerful if we need to end up using those two in the mission.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach.
Yep, we'll do that.
That means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
That's fine. I want to make contact here first. I would really like to... Oh my gosh, stop.
Comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system...
signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
You've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up. Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Get your people out of there!
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Yep. Faceless. Okay.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out. Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Okay. We will pick back up next time with this mission. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. Catch you next time.